St. Patrick's Day. Welcome to 8.6 Homework Help. If you missed this morning, don't worry. I'll show you right now.
I'm a little leprechaun dressed in green, the tiniest man that you have seen. If you ever catch me, so it's told, I'll give you my big pot of gold. I'm a little leprechaun, imagine that, with my little green boots and my big green hat. At the end of the rainbow, so it's told, you will find my pot of gold. I'm a little leprechaun dressed in green, the tiniest man that you have seen. If you ever catch me, so it's told, I'll give you my big pot of gold. I'll give you my big pot of gold.
Hey, all right. Anyways, so the first part of your 8.6 homework is I want you to practice combining like terms because it came up on, what's today? I don't know. It came up on Tuesday. Yes. And so I just think we need a little bit of practice, which is fine. So you're just combining, again, let me type here. Yeah, you're combining like terms. So y equals like terms. So whatever terms have x's, I can combine them together. What other terms are constants, which means they don't have any variables attached to them. They're just numbers. I can combine those together. Okay? So for number 1, 5x minus 3x plus 2 plus 7. All right, so my terms that have x's on them, I can combine together. All right, 5x minus 3x is 2x. All right, I have 5 x's, I take away 3 of them, now I have 2. All right, then I have 2 plus 7. So these do not have an x on them, so you cannot combine them together with the 2x. Okay, regular numbers and numbers with x's, you cannot add and subtract them together. So I would just add them together. Add my regular numbers together, sorry. So 2 plus 7 is 9. Okay, and you're done. That's all you can do. I'm going to skip to number 3. I don't know why, because, nope, number 4. So y equals, I have 9 plus 3x minus x plus 2. I like to combine my x's first. I'm not really sure why. So I have 3x minus x. Ooh. Hold on. Why'd you do that? Go away. Go away. Go away. Equals there. 3x minus x. Remember, there's an invisible 1 right here. You can write in your invisible 1 if you want. Okay? So 3x, why is it doing that? Y equals 3x minus x is 2x. And then 9, so my normal number is 9 plus 2. Why are you doing that? Stop it! Y equals 2x plus, okay, 9 plus 2, which is 11. And you're done. Leave it like that. You cannot simplify that anymore. Okay, so that's what you're doing on the first 5. Okay, 6. This is what we did in class, all right? So this one is going to be a vertical translation. So think about how it's going to change your graph, and then it wants you to graph them. If you want to graph them using, if you don't have a graphing calculator, you can easily do it by hand. Yes, you can. And then 7. All right, so now we have 2x, so it's the same first equation, and now inside my parentheses, so with the x. If we are inside my parentheses, this is like the homework last night, that means that if we're inside the parentheses with our x, it's affecting the x, which means it's affecting our horizontal movement. Sorry. So we're moving left or right. Okay, if it's inside the parentheses with the x, we're moving left or right. Okay, so if you actually were to graph these, you would graph 2x, so you would get the same first graph as same first graph as number 6. But then you're going to move, your whole graph is going to move to the right 4. Graph will translate to the right 4. Okay. When you're dealing with the x, it's always the opposite of what you see inside. So you see -4, so you think that means move left, right? Move whatever. Move left. There we go. Move in the negative direction, but it's always the opposite of what you see. So x -4 actually means we're going to move to the right 4. Okay, so your whole graph is going to shift to the right 4 for number 7. Okay, I want you to graph them. And then the last 8 through, what is this, 10? So this is similar to what we've been doing with our other vertical translations. So now we're back to linear ones. So it says the graph of f of x and the translation form equation are given. Oh, okay, so you have the graph and you have the translation form. Graph g of x on the same grid and write the slope intercept form equation. Okay, so we have to graph f of x on here. So let's go ahead and do that. So I have, here's my f of x graph. So g of x is f of x minus 5. So what does that mean? What's going to happen to my graph? G of x is equal to f of x, which is this line, minus 5. Okay. Hold on. While you think about that. Okay, sorry, no, it's fine. So your graph is going to move down 5, okay? That's this -5 right here. So we're going to translate down 5. So your whole graph is going to move down 5. So you can do that right now if you want. Just move everything down 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop. Put a dot. Another exact point. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a dot. And then let's also do another exact point. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a dot. All right. So you're moving the whole thing down 5. Ooh, those were kind of hard to see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that would be your g of x graph. Now we're going to write the equations for both of them. You could have done this first. You don't have to do this in the order I'm doing it. Okay. So f of x, we're going to write the equation. All right. So that means y equals mx plus b. So look at f of x. What is the slope? Well, we're going down, so it's going to be a negative number. Going down 1, here, let me get my pencil. Going down 1, 2, 3, and I'm going over 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I'm going down 3 over 4. So down 3 over 4. And then my y-intercept, b. What's my y-intercept? 1, 2, 3, 3. Good. That's my equation for f of x. G of x, you could write it based on the graph you just made. I'm going to do it using substitution. So g of x equals f of x minus 5. So remember, you're going to substitute, where is it? This, we're going to substitute this in for f of x. Okay, f of x minus 5. So we're going to substitute this in for x of x, f of x, negative 3/4, x minus, plus 3. Substitute this in, and then don't forget to rewrite your minus 5. And then you just simplify that. This is why I wanted to practice combining like terms. Okay, there's nothing else with an x, so I just rewrite my slope. And then I have 3 minus 5, which is 8. So that would be my equation for g of x, negative 3/4x minus 2. You can double check by looking at the graph we made earlier. Is my y-intercept at negative 2? Yes, it is. So that checks out. Okay, so that's what you're doing for 8 through 10. Okay, 10, I'll give you a hint. The slope of this line. What is my change in y? Looking at this graph of x of, goodness, talking. Looking at the graph of f of x, which is this line, what is my change in y? Nothing. Okay, my graph does not go up or down at all. It is a straight horizontal line. So my slope is change in y is 0, and change in x, it doesn't matter, but it just doesn't matter. You are changing in x, but your slope is not moving up or down at all, so your slope is 0. 0 over 5 is still just 0. 0 over 3, 0. 0 over 8, 0. Okay? 0 divided by any number is just 0. If I have 0 things and I try and divide them 8 ways, I still have 0 things. Okay, if I have 0 pieces of candy and Sophia, Harrison, and Matthew all want candy, I still have 0 pieces of candy. Okay, 0 divided by anything is just 0. So your slope is 0 for this one. All right. Try and figure out the rest of number 10 by yourself. And that's it for the homework. Woo!